Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome to the show around for the Nordic Barrack interior. I also thought I'd cover why I haven't really been posting videos within the last 3 days. In fact, I should probably do that right now. So if you're wondering or curious about it, my recording software actually did break down. It was NVIDIA Shadowplay, which I haven't actually had too many problems with in the past. Well, there's been a few, but I mean, it's still in beta, so what do you expect? But still, so that broke down. I can't really record too many things besides certain games, and the only way I'm able to do that is with OBS, which I have been streaming with recently, but it does have a recording option as well, which is just dandy. I'm so thankful that it has that, because Fraps, which I originally first started out recording with, decided to pretty much take a shit on me, and now it does not really have any compatibility with my little uploading software and everything too. So I did record a video with Fraps, and then right after I tried to upload it and everything, it decided not to work. So I figured that's not an option. Shadowplay is not an option, at least not for a while. So luckily OBS kind of stepped in and saved the day, at least for certain games. It doesn't always connect or work with some, like the Siege. I tried to record a video with that, but that game just kept shutting down whenever I tried to record. So that was kind of a problem, but hopefully I can get everything sort of worked out within the next few days. Really, like all this week, I've just been trying to fix Shadowplay. I've been going all over the forums and everything, just looking for some sort of solution. So, I mean, if you guys know anything about that, definitely help me out. I would be like in your debt forever. So, yeah, enough of me rambling on about that, since this kind of is working for Minecraft, which is perfect. So, on to the show around. And you may be noticing this big giant building over here, which is a tower. I'll definitely be doing a tutorial on this soon, because I quite actually like how it turned out. I think it really fits this style, especially the roof. I really love the shape of that and everything. So definitely a tutorial in the next little Nordic thingy we do. And then what else do I need to show you? You know what? I'll fly around here. I'll show you kind of up on top. We do actually have a decent amount of space in here to kind of go up with maybe a ladder or a spiral staircase. Then we can also work our way down. I haven't really honestly done anything in here, but the rest of the build is actually complete. So if we fly around here, I did decide to add a couple more entrances, just because I was thinking, I mean, if they got to defend this place as quick as possible, they're going to need lots of entrances and exits to get out to their sort of defensive posts. So there's a door right here, a door on the back side. Maybe this is a bit overkill, but I quite like sort of how this turned out, because this one's sort of more on the back end of the place. And then this one on the right side of this building is sort of on the right area of the wall. And then for the front, I mean, you don't really need anything out here because we do have this door. And then, oh my god, you know what I forgot to do? Add ladders so people could actually get up. Just because I don't think you'd want your only way to be able to sort of travel up to the top to be walking up these stairs. That's not really always the best option. So quick note for you guys and for me, definitely add ladders to get up here. Maybe one right here. Possibly one back on this area. Just a thought. So enough of me kind of stumbling around. It's been a few days, so I guess that's why I'm not really in the groove of things right now. So the first floor of this, which is sort of the main portion of the place where the guards stay and everything. So the first floor, I decided to make sort of a mess hall. As you can see, we have two little single tables over here, and then in this sort of side room, I have a table with two chairs for maybe two guards maybe discussing plans or something. And then we also have this sort of big giant fireplace or furnace to sort of light up and warm up the room, since we will need to do that for sure, since this is in a really cold land area. And then if we go upstairs, this is pretty much just more room for some beds and whatnot. Only two in here. Maybe this is for some captains or people of higher ranking, because they got a desk and everything, so they can do some work in there. And then if we decide to go up even further, this is maybe where some of the more lower class guards will sleep. As you can see, some of the beds are a bit more similar. There's not too many sort of working stations to discuss plans and everything, so this is just kind of an area mainly for sleeping, nothing else too much besides that. So that is pretty much it for this little building, although we can still fly over if we go to this, which I was first planning to make sort of a storage building, but I figured I could just throw all the supplies and stuff down in the cellar, which now I'm realizing I didn't really do. Honestly, I'm thinking I could either do just storage down here Or, you know what, a thought that just popped into my mind right now would be, if you've played Skyrim at all, they have the dungeons usually in the bottom of the barracks. I think that's pretty cool, so I might try that, just sort of off camera, and maybe I'll show you guys that if I do finish it in a little bit. But if that doesn't happen, it's probably just going to become storage. So yeah, so let's take a look in here, see what this thing has to offer. So, of course, since this is a barracks, there's going to be guards. They're going to need weapons to defend the place, so I threw a little tiny blacksmith area down here. Of course, I will be making a larger one that's going to be a full building. I'll probably throw it over there by those houses in that section. But just in case that thing gets overtaken and they need some last-minute resources, I guess a blacksmith can always just come here and make these. So just to sort of be realistic, we got the place where they can sort of heat up the weapons, then they bring it to the anvil, throw them down there, start using the hammer on it, and then to cool it down, they'll just throw it in this little cauldron of water. So yeah, that is that. I thought it was pretty cool, just trying to make it as realistic as possible, and I think it actually turned out quite well, especially when putting this wall in. It kind of separated this section out from the rest of the build. And then to sort of light up and warm up the rest of the build, down on this first floor at least, I threw in this little candle to this side, and then a chest under the stairs. Does this actually open? Oh good, it does. Usually if you place the chests under a block, they tend to not actually open up all the way, which is kind of a shame, but at least it worked on there. And then for this is just a picture, turned out to be a flag. I'm trying to make all the flags in this area the red ones, just so they become sort of like a certain alliance maybe. I think our medieval ones are blue. The Viking ones, I'm not so sure that they have a flag or not, but the Gothic ones are red as well. So maybe by the end of this we'll have some sort of cool alliance system going on. I don't know. Just a thought. And then this area is for sort of the main generals and stuff of the army to sort of converse plans and tactics. On this table with the wine bottles, I was really kind of worried about how these things were going to turn out, but it was actually pretty cool because one of them became a bit smaller. Usually when I build, I don't really want to make things too symmetrical, so I was worried about that, but I think it looks quite cool. In fact, just to make things maybe a little better, maybe I would switch the candle with one of the wine bottles, just so it's not too evenly out or spaced or whatever. Just because like the candle seems like a beacon in the middle, and then you got two things sort of pretty much the same style on both sides. So I guess it still is sort of symmetrical. Maybe I could move some chairs around, maybe throw one right here. Or you know what I like to do, or at least I used to do it, is turn some of the chairs different directions. So maybe, let me try and see if I can demonstrate it. So say this guy sort of got out of his seat and turned it sideways, so he could kind of get a better ease of access when he's leaving, although that does sort of block out the rest of the build, although it does still kind of create that cool effect. So that's just my little thoughts on sort of that and sort of mixing up your builds, not making them too symmetrical. But let's go ahead and move on to the final floor, which is, it actually turned out to be a nice little cool nook and cranny in the build. I was first planning to make this a storage area as well, but I thought the main leader of this whole army, so I'm not sure what he would be, not the king, but maybe something above a general or something, or maybe he is the general, I don't know. But he gets this last room. Kind of sucks that it did have to be a ladder. I feel that ladders in Minecraft sort of symbolize a lesser wealth status or something, just because they have to exert more energy to sort of climb up this than they would if they just decided to walk upstairs. So that's that. He does have this room. He's got the nice double bed, this cool painting that I really like. I think it definitely represents, I think that's snow. It might just be explosions or something, but it really looks sort of winterous. I think that's a word, winterous, or is it winter-esque or wintry? I don't know. One of those. So we got that, then the double chest for him to store his weapons and armor, then this little side desk for him to read some books or maybe make up some plans for the army, and then, yeah, the bookshelf right there so he can store all his notes and ideas for attacking and defending tactics and all that good stuff. So I think that's all I need to show you. I believe I told you everything I needed to say about all the recording stuff. Do wish me luck on that. Hopefully it gets fixed out within no time. I'll probably try and get another video up, maybe a Besiege, just like a little highlight video, although I'm not sure how the hell I'm going to record that, because OBS, that's one of the games that didn't work with it. And then, what else was it? Fraps can record it, but it doesn't sort of, as I said before, that is not compatible anymore for who knows why with, I think it's, what was I using? Windows Movie Maker? Something like that. but it's not compatible with that, and I'm not sure what else really to use in its place. So yeah, I think I've covered everything I need to. Definitely let me know if you do want to see a tutorial on this tower, or if you have any ideas on some stuff I could do for the rest of this build. But other than that, I just want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Don't forget to let me know what you want to see next time. I think we'll be, what are we doing next? The Viking style, possibly? Is that right? Is it Viking or Gothic? I really don't know. It's one of those. I mean, if you guys want to see a certain style, let me know about that too. But if you have any ideas for like certain specific buildings, I would love to hear those. So yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and as always, I will see you in the next one.